Good morning, class. Okay, let us begin our class with a short prayer. And may I ask Miss Christine to please lead the prayer here in front. Okay, thank you, Miss Christine. You may now take all your seats. May I know who are absent for today, class? No one? Very good. Alright, how's everyone feeling today? Are we all good? Alright. Are you all excited to learn something new today? Are you sure? Are you all excited? Alright. But before that, may I ask someone who can recall what our previous topic was all about? Alright, thank you. Correct. Our previous topic was all about dyslexia. And when we talk about dyslexia, it is a learning disability that affects persons, or it affects how people recognize words, spell, and decode sounds. And now, I will present to all of you our classroom rules. First, we all need to listen carefully. Second, we must engage respectfully. Third, raise your hand before you speak. And lastly, always try your best. Now, I want you to think about these 3 questions that I will tell to all of you. First question, how do you feel when you have a writing deadline? Second, what do you prefer? A handwritten, or do you want to type your activities, and why? And lastly, does your hand get tired when you write for a long time? Those are the 3 questions. Alright? Yes, very good. Thank you for all your wonderful answers. And now, I am going to present to you our lesson objectives. At the end of the lesson, the students should be able to first define dysgraphia and describe 3 writing challenges faced by the learners. Second, proposed at least 3 effective learning or teaching strategies that can support learners with dysgraphia through group collaboration tasks. And lastly, share insights and expressing supportive actions toward classmates with dysgraphia during reflection sessions. So class, I will show you different or several pictures that illustrate different writing challenges, and I want you to look carefully at each picture and discuss with your group rather, what or the difficulties might be the person experiencing. And after the discussion with your group, I want you to pick or choose one representative to present here in front what are your understanding and ideas na inyo nakitaan dali sa picture. Okay? Are my instructions clear? Alright, you may now stop. Okay, so all of your answers are correct. So now let us proceed to the proper discussion. So, related to the activity, our discussion is about dysgraphia. So, first, what is dysgraphia? So, a dysgraphia is a neurological condition and learning difference that affects writing. Dysgraphia is a learning disability that results in impaired handwriting, impaired spelling, or both in someone of normal or above average intelligence. So when we talk about dysgraphia, it is stated there that it is a neurological condition that affects someone's ability to write. So in simpler words, a person with dysgraphia really knows what they want to say. Kabalo sila kung sa ilang ganahan isulti. But when it comes na sa pagsulat, pag-translate sa ilang gihuna-huna, like ilang i-translate ang ilang gihuna-huna into writing, dira na sila magkalisod. Their hands can't easily translate their thoughts into writing. Mao na siya ang dysgraphia. Like, they know uh, what they want to say, but if ilahan nang i-translate ilang thoughts into writing, dira na sila magkalisod. So now, okay, so let us proceed to the characteristics of dysgraphia. First is poorly formed individual letters. As you can observe earlier in our activity, makita ninyo nga ang ubang pictures kay makita dito nga dili tarong ang pagkasulat sa mga bata. Like, ang pag-construct sa mga words, wala nagkatimaw. Nagkabali-bali, like, dili siya masabtan. So, that is one of the characteristics sa tao na ay dysgraphia. Second is lack of or incorrect punctuation and or unusual positioning of wrist, arm, or body when writing. So, ang ubang mga bata or tao nga na ay dysgraphia kay maglisod og like di sila makagamit or di sila kabalo mo gamit og mga punctuation marks. It's either malimtan or like di dyan sila kabalo mo gamit. Unusual positioning of wrist, arm, or body when writing. So, usapon na siya sa mga hinungdan na nung ang ubang bata kay maglisod og sulat. Kay lagi dili paras nato nga magsulat ta sakto ang paggunit sa mga lapis or ballpen, while inugabot na nila ang mga tao nga na dysgraphia kay dili sila like di sila makatarong og gumit og mga pencils or ballpens if musulat na sila. Next is frequent hand cramps while writing. So ang uban when magsulat sila makabatsyag sila og cramps. Next is omitting words from sentences. Next is skipping letters when writing words. Usahay malimtan pod nila ang ubang words when gasulat sila. That's why ang mga dysgraphia may mga dysgraphia ng mga persons kay if musulat sila og mga like ilahang i-translate ilahang thoughts into writing, dili na masabtan kay ang uban malimtan nila og spell or sulat. Next is poor sentences organization. Sentences may be grammatically incorrect. Motto, like they are struggling translating their thoughts into writing. And ang ending is na sila yung mga words na dili kompleto, dili masabtan, kulang-kulang sa sayop ang mga pag-spell. Next is incorrect word usage, and lastly, difficulty writing and thinking at the same time. So let us proceed to the causes of dysgraphia. First on the list is the neurological and brain-based causes. When just like what I have said earlier, people with dysgraphia are struggling in translating their thoughts into writing jud. That's why isujud sabton ang ilahang sinulatan. Next is the genetic or hereditary factors. So if ang kaninga pamilyaha is na ay in ani nga case, syempre makuha po niya sa iyahang mga sakop. Third one is the coexisting learning disorders. So people with dysgraphia, like kalagmitan makuha sa mga tao ang dysgraphia if na sila ADHD, na ay what do you call that, dyslexia, kanang developmental coordination disorder. So lagmit makuha nila ning sakita. And if ever man nakuha nila ni ang dysgraphia, mas musamot or mas complicated ang ilang condition kay na naman sila coexisting daan nga sakit nga nga nakuha tapos nakuha po nila ang dysgraphia nga sakit. Third or fourth rather is the delays or difficulties in fine motor skill development. So ang mga bata o mga person na nakadevelop aning sakita, syempre maglubos sila og sulat because lagi naapektuhan ilang motor skills. And lastly is a brain injury or trauma. Okay, so now let us proceed to another activity, and sa same ninyo nga group, I want you to analyze Miguel's challenges and identify the accommodations he might need. So muhatag ko og mga case study, and you need to list the best classroom strategies that could support Miguel's learning and participation. Okay, are you all done? Okay, let us proceed now to another activity which is called support squad. So this activity is to deepen your understanding about our lesson for today, or topic for today, which is the dysgraphia. So same group, I will give each group a set of cards with different scenarios related to dysgraphia. You need to discuss your scenario and come up with the best strategy or accommodation to help the student. Alright, are my instructions clear? Okay, done? Alright, so now let's think about what we have learned today. And if unsa man natong na sabtan ato aning i-apply sa tinuod jud nato nga like in real life situation. So same group Japan, I want you to discuss ways na you can support classmates or family members who might have difficulties like dysgraphia. You need to share examples of how patience, understanding, and specific strategies can help in daily activities like writing notes, homeworks, or messages. So are my instruction clear? Okay, very good. So now I bet all of the people here have already a knowledge about dysgraphia. So dysgraphia is a learning disability in writing quickly and clearly. And students with dysgraphia may have messy handwriting and trouble in spelling. That's why, as a future educator, we need to expand our patient and support them by giving them the best strategies as we could, and support them by giving extra time and alternative ways to express ideas, because our goal, syempre, is to help every student. Walay may-excluded. Dapat tanang students unsa man nga disability is included. So now, I have a question and I will call someone to answer this question. So my question is, how can understanding dysgraphia helps us create a more supportive and inclusive classroom environment? Again, how can understanding dysgraphia helps us create a more supportive and inclusive classroom environment? Yes, very good, correct. Your answer is correct. So now for your assignment, I want you to create an infographic or a poster that summarizes the key points of or about dysgraphia. Include its characteristics, challenges, and at least 3 classroom strategies to support students with dysgraphia. Alright, are my instruction clear, class? Alright, so that's all, class. Thank you for listening and for your participation as well. I am Miss Akisha Sibun Caras, your demonstrator for today.